Hey Magic community, this is Jay Boatwright with Smax Photography. I'm a youth sports photographer based out of Canton, Georgia. We get to work with kids, which we really enjoy, and that's going to be the subject of our tips today. How do we get our young athletes, how do we capture their spirit and personality when it comes to our photo shoots? We call it volume sports because we shoot so many kids in one given shoot. So oftentimes we have a minute or less per athlete to take their photos. So you have to really be able to work quick. I have a few tips for you to make sure that you get the best photo possible with the limited amount of time we have with each athlete. First tip is going to be just good vibes, okay? I have a lot of young assistants. I'm kind of the older guy, but when the kids walk up, it's a friendly atmosphere. We want to make them feel as comfortable as possible. We're smiling at them. We're just making little jokes about their uniforms, just about anything we can make light of the situation. We try to do. These are young kids. They're nervous. When they take their photos, all their teammates are going to be standing there watching. So it's kind of an intimidating situation. So we want to spread as many good vibes as we can in order to capture the spirit of that athlete. As soon as the whole team walks out, we let them know what we're going to do. Okay, when you walk in front of the camera, here are your choices for your poses, all right? We're going to do smiles, we're going to do game face, we're going to do low angle from the ground, so don't move till we tell you to. Then we go to each athlete. Okay, what pose are you going to do? I think this might look better. I think that might look better. Anything to make them feel comfortable. How'd your team play this weekend? How was school today? There's a crowd of people and everybody's nervous, so we want them to be as relaxed as possible to take a good image. I want to work fast. Like I said, we oftentimes have less than a minute per athlete to photograph them. So we have to work fast and have really good communication skills when I'm behind the camera. I have to be able to move their head. I do a little mirror like this. You know, I need you to move your head down. I need you to tilt your head this way. I need you to move the ball down just a little bit. So it also helps to keep their attention span. If you have a 3 or 4 year old, you literally have a couple of seconds before they start moving. And if you're fiddling around with your camera, adjusting lights, the athlete's going to move, then your assistant has to repose everybody, then you have lines to back up. It's a whole mess. So having really good communication skills with the athlete when you're behind the camera is a great idea. If you have time, share your results. Show the kids, show the coaches what you're working with to get everybody excited, okay? So in the big volume shoots where I might have, like I said, 2,000 athletes, each photographer that's set up might have to shoot 400 kids that day. So in that sort of situation, it's kind of hard to share your results. You can't show everybody behind the camera what their images look like. But throughout the day, you might show a coach or a player. You just want to kind of get people to start talking, okay, at the shoot. Like, man, those photos, did you see those photos? They looked really good. And you really only got to find a few key people, a board member, a coach, somebody who's going to spread the word for you that the photos look amazing this year. Also, I'll tether my camera. I'll bring my MacBook out to the shoot. As I'm taking photos, the images are popping up. That does two things. The first thing is it shows the athlete what they're doing. So if I'm explaining to them and I can't quite get through to them what I'm looking for, I say, look, you see this right here? I need you to lower this arm so I can see your arm and I'm not just seeing a football. And so they can make the adjustments themselves, and also they might have some little things they might do to tweak the pose to make it look even better. More importantly, it creates an experience. You have you photographing the one athlete, and you might have 10 athletes behind you, and they're all looking at their photos, telling their teammate, "Oh my gosh, these are amazing!" Just gets everybody involved in the shoot, everybody invested. It ends up being a great time for everybody. All right, guys, those are my 4 tips for creating the spirit and the personality of youth sports athletes. Give them a try. Hope you have success.